Welcome back. We have got some breaking news.
But what we need to talk to Merce about now is what happened at the Emirates today.
A lot of chat about their need for a striker, but it could be a midfielder's arrival that's imminent.
Yes, good news for Arsenal.
Arsenal have done it again. In what many are calling one of the most sensational transfer deals in modern football, the North London Giants have reportedly completed a blockbuster move that includes €45 million plus Kai Havertz in exchange for one of Europe's most feared and dominant strikers. The football world is reeling, and fans across the globe are scrambling to verify what seems too bold to be true, but this is Arsenal's new era. Ruthless, strategic, and unafraid to make waves. Sources close to the Emirates have confirmed that the deal, wrapped in secrecy for the last few weeks, was finalized in the early hours after a marathon negotiation session between club directors. Kai Havertz, who arrived just one season ago from Chelsea in a €70 million deal, is set to move the other way in what is described as a mutually beneficial swap that instantly upgrades Arsenal's front line. The cash plus player package signals a shift in the club's ambition. They're not just building, they're going for the jugular. The identity of the striker. While some fans had been expecting a marquee Premier League name, insiders now reveal the man at the center of this deal is none other than Viktor Gyökeres, the Swedish powerhouse whose explosive performances for Sporting CP turned him into a household name across Europe. Last season alone, Gyökeres bagged an astonishing 36 goals in all competitions and contributed 14 assists, single-handedly carrying Sporting's attack and tormenting defenders with his brute strength, pace, and frightening consistency. At 6'3", he is everything Arsenal have lacked since the departure of Robin van Persie, a proper number 9 who can lead the line, bully centre-backs, and finish from anywhere on the pitch. His performances in Portugal were nothing short of monstrous, and Arsenal's scouting team had been watching him closely since his Coventry days in the Championship. But it was his transformation under Sporting that made Arteta push hard for his signature. Kai Havertz, while technically gifted, struggled to make a consistent impact in Arsenal's midfield. His off-ball movement and work rate were never in question, but his output left fans divided. He managed just 9 goals in all competitions last season, and though he often contributed in link-up play, it was clear that Arsenal needed something different. Something sharper. Gyökeres brings exactly that. Unlike Havertz, the Swedish forward is a traditional centre-forward with modern tools, rapid transitions, monstrous hold-up play, intelligent pressing, and the ability to create goals out of chaos. With him in the squad, Arsenal finally have a striker who can match the aggression and hunger of the rest of the team. Behind the scenes, this deal was months in the making. Sources close to Edu Gasper revealed that Sporting initially refused to accept any players in the deal, demanding Gyökeres' €100 million release clause in full. But Arsenal, masters of negotiation in recent windows, managed to convince the Portuguese club of Havertz's value, sweetening the pot with €45 million in cash. It was a bold move, but one that worked. The total package, insiders say, comes close to €90 million in valuation, well worth it for a player of Gyökeres' caliber. What makes this even more astonishing is the fact that no other top European club was willing to include a marquee player in the deal. Arsenal's willingness to part with Havertz tipped the scales and sealed the agreement. The reaction has been electric. Arsenal supporters flooded social media the moment the news broke. On X, formerly Twitter, "Welcome Victor" and "Goodbye Havertz" trend simultaneously. Instagram exploded with fan-made edits showing Gyökeres in the iconic red and white kit, flexing after a goal or celebrating at the Emirates. TikTok fans began stitching goal compilations with clips of Odegaard feeding perfect passes through defensive lines. The excitement is justified. This isn't just a signing, it's a transformation. With Gyökeres up top, Arsenal look scarier, faster, and far more clinical in the final third. For Arteta, this is the missing piece. His system demands high-pressing forwards who can also stay central and finish ruthlessly. While Gabriel Jesus is talented and technically superb, he lacks the killer instinct that defined title-winning strikers in the past. Nketiah has the heart but not the consistent form. Trossard is a wild card, and Havertz never truly fit the mold.